All right, all right. We back in the building. We back in the building. Salute to everybody that's here. You already know I'm Blue Devil, and today we back with another video reaction. We got Swifty Blue in the headlines today, bro. Look, Swifty Blue's always in the headlines, and it's never good, homie. I can't recall me ever doing a good video about him, bro. And not to say that I'm only choosing bad ones, but there is nothing positive coming from the Swifty Blue camp, bro. But today's video was sent to me and I watched a piece of it. I couldn't believe it, bro. I couldn't believe it. I asked myself, why can't this guy stop? I asked myself, where are his big homies? I asked myself, is he dumb or stupid? But look, I'm gonna leave that up to you guys, bro. I'm not here to disrespect Swifty Blue. I'm not here to bash anyone. I'm only here to give you my thoughts. And sometimes my thoughts don't come off nice, bro. You know, the truth can never be considered disrespect, but a lot of people don't know how to separate that, you know? But look, the video we're talking about, Swifty Blue's asked about that indictment from prison, and he talks. You know, and the person asking him is somebody that's not from the life. Somebody that gets to go home at night with his wife and kids and forget about all this. But not Swifty. Right? But look, I'm gonna give that platform a shout out because I'm using his content. Goodfellas Mob, they got 3,500 subscribers. If you guys like that type of content, go over there, subscribe. Goodfellas Mob. All right, I know it's a white dude out of LA. I think he like a herb brand. So guys, go tap in with him, bro. You know he seemed like cool people, but you know he doing his job. But I mean, from what I've seen, he claims to be Swifty's friend. How could you be his friend if you're asking them questions like that? But look, before we press play, follow all the socials. Click on the link right here. It'll go to our other page. All right. Support the channels. Hit the subscribe button. We're at 15,000 subscribers already. We're about to get to 15K in about, I don't know, a couple hours maybe. We're almost at 20. So make sure you subscribe. Follow the channel. Like the video. Do all that. With that being said, let's go ahead and press play, bro. Swifty Blue being asked some heavy duty questions, homie.
He fought that time. He fought some famous skateboarder from East Coast Crip.
No way.
Look, some
I know who you're talking about. There's the famous Crip skateboarder. I forgot his name. I know who
short
you're
guy.
talking about.
He's
Yes.
famous.
Yes,
He
yes.
landed in our dorm, bro,
No way.
and he landed in the wrong dorm. He landed in the wrong dorm. It was all his enemies in there. It was all Hoovers in there.
He ran it in the wrong door, bro.
In
Fuck.
223, he was just like he was
It's
in there
coming.
already
Hold
running
on.
phase and shit. They lined up that dude from East Coast, and
Crazy.
223 he ran him. He fought him. Man, yeah.
So look, they hadn't even asked a question yet, bro. But to everybody watching, he's talking prison politics with a white man. He's talking about who caught fades, and he's saying names, bro. Listen, bro, listen. I've talked about jail situations. I've talked about street situations, but I've never gave any names, times, locations. So you can never confirm my stories. They're only for those that were there. And those that know. I mean, I tell you the story in third party, and if you want to believe me, believe me. If you don't, then you don't. I've never lied to you, so there's no reason for you not to believe me. But Swifty Blue's putting an address on it, bro. And that alone already, if someone's watching this that was in that drama, they already got a bad taste in their mouth.
Hey, wasn't-
my
wasn't-
cousin put tips.
What isn't part of the indictment and all that? Didn't these fools do some stupid video at your crib too with a blower on TikTok or something?
Man, they did a few videos. They did a few. So basically, there was a rapper from Lake Elsinore.
That question, I would have told the white dude, cut it out, bro. We're not talking about any of that.
who went and did a video in front of my mom's house, and he brought all the dudes from that neighborhood that were out to get me. He brought them over to the house, and they filmed in front of my mom's house, like
That's crazy.
showing guns and throwing up gang signs.
That's crazy. Was your mom home when this happened?
Yeah, my mom was.
She looking out the window like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, and my nephew didn't tell me. My nephew hit me up like the next day. You know what I'm saying? Well, they didn't want to tell me, and I'm
They
thinking
knew you might go crazy.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm telling my mom, like, why didn't you tell me? Like, why didn't you tell me? Like,
it's like I'm saving my son from doing something stupid.
I would have pulled up. I told her I would have pulled up. You know what it is. And then
We don't want to hear the what ifs. We don't want to hear the coulda, shoulda, woulda. All right. And I'm interviewing that rapper pretty soon. I don't know if he's gonna talk about it, but again, I'm probably not even gonna ask him. But we don't want to. We don't want to hear the coulda, shoulda, woulda. I would have pulled up. Well, I could have done it. We don't want to hear. We want to hear what happened.
she was like, no. She's like, no, me. Like, they were just filming a video. Like, she told me at first she didn't know what they were doing. She thought maybe they might be trying to break in. But she said once they seen the cameras and stuff, she knew they were just filming. So she wasn't tripping.
She just kind of left it at that.
Yeah, she left.
She
it
didn't want
alone.
you to trip.
Exactly. For sure, moms wasn't tripping, but I'm tripping. But I told moms, call me.
Of course.
I told moms, call me if you see them out there. I said, don't call no police, don't call nothing. Call me, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna take care of it. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to moms, man.
I tell her I'll take care of it. Don't worry about nothing else. But yeah, so they did that, and then I think on top of that, one of the older dudes who was like pumping up all the youngsters, he was communicating with people through Instagram and TikTok, and like they're telling him like, oh, we just seen Swifty leave his house, so this dude wants to like post pictures in front of my mom's house with a gun inside his cup holder.
It was the cup holder video. That's the video I was talking about. That's what I was talking about.
He's like, oh, like I'm out here, like nobody's here. So the only reason I speak on this because it's public information.
Yeah,
but basically what I'm saying is like,
It's public information, but your life is still on the line. Why would you want to talk about this and accidentally slip up and say something that's going to get you in bigger problems, bro? Why do you continue to talk, homie? How many views this video got? 10,000 views, 2 days. Is that shit really worth it, bro? You could have talked about other shit and got the same amount of views, bro.
do you guys think this dude's a real killer? If he's right here filming, recording, sending videos through TikTok, do you think he's a real killer? I'll be honest with you. Let me give you guys some free game. You want to go kill somebody? Leave your phone at home. Leave it with somebody else. You get what I'm saying? Be ready to piss on your fucking hands and shit. Don't tell nobody. Might as well go by yourself. Don't even talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You want some real game? Leave your fucking phone at home. Don't be sending no pictures, no nothing.
You can't have your phone.
First of all, who said they were going to go kill you? Are you incriminating someone? Where did it say they were going to kill you? They said they were paying you a visit. But kill you? And now you're telling the youth some tricks of the game to piss on your hands and leave your phone. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing, homie? And you're saying all this to a white dude that's not in the business? What are you doing, dog? Listen, bro, I don't want to see nobody get in a wreck. That's why this type of shit sort of pisses me off.
Some real game. You want some real game. And I ain't no killer. I'm just giving you some free game because you got to use your brain nowadays. But, like, you know, it just took me some time to really think about it. And I'm like, man, these people are hella goofy, bro. Like, I'm sad to say these are the people I'm going at it with. These are my enemies, you know. Like, it's like.
These people are hella goofy. Didn't your mouth get you in a wreck to begin with? And here you are again? It's sad, bro. It's sad, bro. It's very sad, homie, that a motherfucker don't listen. then you're gonna have all his fans, bro, acting like he's an innocent dude. Like he didn't get the message. Here you got people pulling up to your mom's house for whatever reasons. You got rappers in front of your mom's house for whatever reasons, putting your jefa in danger, your cousins, your nieces, your tias, and your tios, all because you don't shut the fuck up, bro. Until something happens, you ain't gonna be happy, homie. And if you're that much of a gangster and you don't give a fuck, why don't you go do something? If not, bro, shut your fucking mouth. Where are your homeboys to tell you to shut up? Where's the get back if you feel so disrespected? Where? This fool just don't listen, huh, bro?
It is some goofy shit, bro.
It's goofy, bro.
Now you got the white boy calling important people goofies? And I don't say important because they're important to me or the people watching. I say they're important to who matters, bro. They're important to what they're doing, right? Now you got the white boy calling these people goofy. See what you just did? Wow. Talk about the game is backwards today.
19 of them got taken down and they couldn't take you out.
Look, bro,
it's crazy.
My city's not a.
White boy, shut your mouth, bro, for your own safety as well. Wow. Fucking wow. It's nothing to play with, bro. And I'm not glamorizing anything. But if you know, bro. They might, if they want you, it might not happen today. It might happen 5 years from now. Oh, but it will happen. And if you disrespect these people, along with any gang or organization, whether it be the fucking drug lords from Mexico or the mob bosses in New York, you disrespect people that live and die for their gang, oh, they will see you someday. And this white boy just called them goofy. And Swifty Blue sat there and went along with it. Listen, bro, when you really come from like the streets and the struggle, you know to shut the fuck up when it's above your pay grade. And if there's people around you, you know to tell them to shut the fuck up, that it's above your pay grade. And all this that they're talking about, it's all above their pay grade, including mine, including everyone watching right now. But we're all talking about it because the dude that doesn't know how to shut the fuck up continues to dig a deeper hole. Now people can say, oh, well, Swifty's outside and nothing has happened to him. That's cool. I mean, everybody outside until you're not outside no more. Phew.
Circus.
I'm just saying,
My-
that's 19
my
people,
city-
bro. Like,
no,
not that I want him taken out. I'm
No,
just saying
okay.
19
Let me tell you
people,
this
bro.
though, Big Drew. Let me tell you this.
fuck?
No, let me tell you this though. Okay, the same dude who did that,
The gun video?
the gun video, the same dude.
Let's recall that gun video wasn't for anybody on the internet to see. Was that video sent DM or was it put on the story? No, I think that video was sent DM. It hit the story. I mean, it hit the headlines because they confiscated the TikToks, right? But regardless, you shouldn't be talking about this.
A little fucking faggot with little piercings all on his fucking face like a girl.
Like a tweaker.
Yeah, that same dude, we were having a get together in my hood on the east side on Alondra. We were having a little get together. My homies had called me like, hey, we're out here, we're at Boo Boo's, pull up. I pull up to Boo Boo's. Boo Boo's one of my homeboys from my neighborhood. Fucking
dropping names. Dog. You know the feds are watching right now, collecting evidence for this case, because this is an open investigation, guys. This is an open investigation. Federales are watching. Okay, boo-boos on the 21st.
Pull up, you know. I had to see my homies in a little bit because, you know, one of my homeboys had told me, like, hey, old man tripping. He told the homies, and they tripping, you know, like, it's serious. So I hadn't, you know, I was like, man, I'm not going to pull up to the hood because they going to want to DP me for this. And I knew he was over a female, so I was just like, that's not fair.
In the words of the infamous Western Wiggle, Mr. 5'5", he pulled up for his DPs all day, every day. You ran from the DP. You ran from the DP, but you claim to be a gangster, and you're afraid of the DP? Man, dog. Man, oh man, oh man. Why are you even talking about this? You even brought up the old man. I'm not a detective, but I'm pretty sure the old man stands for fucking guy, bro.
That's not fair at all. So I'm not going to go.
Because it's not real street shit. It's over a female.
This is bullshit, dog.
Bullshit.
I'm not.
What the fuck? That white boy is pumping this fool up, bro. It's not real street shit. If your homeboys call you and tell you gotta pull up because somebody that's like up here said you gotta go, and you're not gonna go because you ran your mouth and now you don't want to pay for the shit you said, but the white boy is telling you it's not, man, I hope that white boy's gonna buy your casket, bro, and pay your mom and your uncles and your and your kids. I hope that white boy got that bread unlocked for you. Because you went up to Vlad and said nothing. But now you're with this white boy and now you're saying everything. So he must be paying you good for this podcast. Or you just drunk or high as fuck. And now you're telling the world this story, which you shouldn't be telling nobody. Only the people that are supposed to know are supposed to know.
I'm not going to let nobody touch me for some bullshit. If it's right, it's right. If I'm in the wrong, I'm in the wrong, dog. If I did some fucked up shit, I did some fucked up shit.
Well, you pull up and you have a conversation with your homeboys and you figure it out. You don't run from that shit. You go and you say, hey, homie, ain't nobody fucking with me because I'm not wrong. But I'm right here, though. But ain't nobody touching me because I ain't wrong. And then you figure it. You don't run. You don't run like a scary-ass vato. You don't run. You don't go ducking, dodging, and hiding. That makes you look guilty. If you right, you pull up.
It is what it is, dog. But if I know I'm right, fool, hell no, I'm not. Y'all got me fucked up, dog. Catch me when you can, dog. Straight up. Catch me when you can.
You say that to a fucking enemy, not your homeboys from the hood, bro. Not the homeboys that know where your mom lives. Not the homeboys that know everything about you. Because now your homies are going to say, fuck this fool. Fuck him. He no good right now. And I mean like that, no good to your friends. I don't mean no gang shit. You say that to the enemies, homie. This fucking guy watered down like a motherfucker, bro. Why are you talking to the white guy for? About prison and gang shit. Who's that white guy?
When you catch me, you better beat my ass so fucking bad, because if you don't, I'm going to do the same thing to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but...
Now you going to go against the grain. Man, somebody turn off his mic, bro. What is it with... Swifty Blue not young either. He like 30, bro. You 30, bro. And you sitting up there spilling the beans to a white guy. If this is the case, you should have said it to Vlad on the bigger platform.
Hey, so I finally pulled up because they told me come to the hood and you know, show face. And I was trying to fix things around that time, like show the homies like, hey, look, it's not as serious as what y'all think. It has to do with a female, you know? I was trying to go get things right. But, you know, I'll be honest with you, you know, I'm a nobody. I'm a regular guy, you know. I'm not nobody out here like running shit in Southern California. So my word is like, it's nothing. You feel me? Like the only way your word is valid and you got control and like You get what I'm saying? Like, people gonna take you serious. You OG status, you older homie, you know what I'm saying? I'm a youngster, bro. I'm going at it with all these older homies and stuff. So
Not true. Not true. Nobody gives a fuck about your word because nobody vouches for you. That's why. You could be a young homie. You could be 18, but be a solid fucking individual. And now you got older homies vouching for you or other dudes in your set vouching for you. Ain't nobody stepped to the plate for you. That was the difference, bro. Nobody walked up and said, hey, this a good homie. I got his back. We're going to figure this out. Nobody did. Nobody came to bat for you, bro. And I wonder why, homie. I wonder why. Because when people tell you to shut the fuck up, you don't shut the fuck up. Like right now, I'm pissed off because I'm looking at a young kid doing everything backwards, bro. I'm looking at a young kid that's already in hot water, already in trouble, right? And he's doing everything backwards, bro.
they're not gonna take me serious, bro. They're not gonna. They're gonna take their word versus mine.
Of course.
You get what I'm saying? So
it was all bullshit. That's why you don't even want to deal with it.
So when I pulled up to the hood, that dude with the piercings pulls up. The one that was in front of my mom's house.
You pulled up to Boo Boo's.
Yeah, and this was
Pull up to Boo Boo's.
after he did those videos. Like, he was telling all my homies from my neighborhood, when I see Swifty, I got something for him. I'm gonna do something to him. Woo woo. All my homies, and my homies like,
He's incriminating that guy, bro. The guy with the piercing, whoever that is, he's incriminating him. He's telling the world information that nobody knew besides a video with a gun. That's all. There was no statements. Now this is a statement.
no, yeah, like, my homies don't understand what's going on, but they're just like, you know what, man, it's unfortunate, but, you know what I'm saying, handle business, whatever you got to do. And
So your own homies were okay with it?
I see him right there, and then he's like, he walks up. We're in a circle with my homeboys, and he hops off his car and he walks straight to one of my homeboys that's my youngest homie that's in the corner just hanging. We're in a circle, and he walks to the person at the corner, and he's like, hey, I heard you still fucking with Swifty. I heard you still kicking it with Swifty. And the dude who he went and told, he just goes like this, like,
no way.
he points at me right there.
Just points you right out.
He just points at me right there. And I'm right there. I'm just right there. Like, I don't got no gun on me, no nothing. I don't got.
Now he's snitching on his homeboy. What the fuck, bro?
Nothing on me. You know
Why
what I'm
didn't
saying?
you bring a gun just out of curiosity?
Just out of curiosity, because I know my hood's hot.
Okay,
I know
so you didn't wanna get-
I know my hood's
you didn't
hot.
wanna go to jail.
So
Got it.
exactly. I'm gonna
Got
pull up to the block. I'm gonna pull up to the block, and like, I got a gun down the street. So if I gotta go get it, I'll go get it, and I'll come right back.
Okay, Boo Boo's. Boo Boo's is located at 1356 so-and-so. A block away. What are the possibilities? Where could he have this gun at? Fucking the snitching don't stop. Hey, Swifty, listen, dog. Listen, dog. I know you from a reputable place, but you talking way too much, bro. And this ain't live. This is already published. I don't know why you did this, or why you allowed this white man to trick you, or what the situation was, bro. But come on, homie, you supposed to know better. And I'm not saying, homie, you my homie. I'm just saying, homie, the word. What the fuck are you doing right now, bro?
Just, I'm hanging out right there. Like, it's hot. My homies is outside. Everybody outside in the street. I'm good. I already know how hot my city is. They'll pull up. They'll jam us up any minute.
How are you saying you're good when you said that your homeboys fed you to the shark? How are you? Oh, my homies are right here. We're good. But some dude pulled up. Is he gonna fuck you up? And your homie said, "Okay, do whatever you want to do." What is you the fuck? See, that's why people don't like for me to do these reactions on them, bro. Because I catch all the inconsistencies, I catch all the lies, and then they want to look at me like I'm the one that did something bad. I didn't do shit but call you out on your lies, bro. Which one is it? Your homies got your back or they don't got your back?
So I was like, I'm not gonna bring nothing with me. It's hot. I'm pull up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if I was on probation at the time or not. I think I was. I don't remember, but I've always been real cautious. He was right there. They pointed me out. He walks. He takes like one step forward, and he's like, he sees me, and my homie Boo Boo's like, hey, we're not gonna do all that right here. Take it to the back, fellas. You two take it to the back. Demon, take him to the back.
Now you incriminated Boo Boo and Demon. Okay? Now you put Demon and Boo Boo at the place of a crime scene or a fucking gang meeting. And now whoever this Demon and Boo Boo is, now the popos are writing this down. Okay, Demon and Boo Boo, you know, they're probably already on game file anyways. But now they're at the scene of a problem that happened with a guy that's in jail fighting an indictment for being with the higher ups. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
And then, like, I step back because I'm thinking like, oh, he gonna come to the back and we gonna fight or something. And I'm like, damn, I hope this fool doesn't got a knife or something. You know, I'm looking around. I'm looking to see what my homies are doing.
Like, you don't even know if you're getting set up at that point.
I don't know what's gonna happen, you know. So Demon, what he does is he looks around and he looks at me and he turns around, looks at his car, and he says, there's kids right here. Don't try nothing. And he turns around and walks away, gets in his car, and drives off.
I'm not gonna watch no more, bro. I'm not gonna watch no more. Nobody knew this info except for the people that were in that room. Now the world knows it. Now the world knows that this guy with the piercings that's in jail right now fighting a case, an indictment, was gonna. Now the world knows that this fool pulled up to Swifty's place with Boo Boo and to attempt to do something to him. And we know Demon was there, Boo Boo was there, and Swifty was there, and who knows who else he says in this video. Listen, young kids, if you can't stand the heat, stay the fuck out the kitchen. What does that mean? Don't join a gang if you can't deal with the consequences. Okay? If you run your fucking mouth and do some stupid shit, deal with what's coming. Or shut the fuck up, or don't join a gang. I feel bad for Swifty because he should know better. He's a good rapper, bro. You can't take that from the gentleman. He put on a lot of young rappers in the game, right? But he don't get that love and respect because of his mouth. And he still don't get it. Doing this interview with this white man got him nothing. And it's not going to get him anything. It's going to actually get him in trouble. Listen, bro, to each their own. You guys tell me what you think down below. Leave a comments. I'm sure he probably incriminates a bunch of more people. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to do the 6ix9ine shit. I don't know. Hit the like button, bro. Subscribe to the channel. And listen, don't say that I didn't tell you. I'm nobody, but I have common sense.